This is good, right?
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
All right, I think we are good.
Yep.
Hi guys, my name is Shivam,
Hey, I'm Sudhanshu.
and we are the founders of Ryyt. We are building our refund automation layer. But before we get into that, our agenda is not that today, definitely.
Yeah, it is to show them what has been the journey of right, how we have started, how we have pivoted, and what is right now.
That is true. I think the main agenda I would like to portray personally from my end today is like anybody who wants to start, they can start.
I mean, yeah, it is that
Like there's a lot of limitations in the line of entrepreneurship, right? Like,
true, true.
they feel like they need to spend a lot of money. So I want to clear that forward today. I guess we
Yeah.
can do that over the span of the video.
Uh-huh.
But before we get into what we are building right now, as I was saying, we'll give you a walkthrough of what we have done from the very start. We came out with the idea. It was a very dumb idea at that point of time. I guess
Yeah.
we came out with the idea of
TaxGPT.
TaxGPT. Yes, the main initially I came out with saying like, okay, you have any tax doubt, so that you can file it by yourself. You ask a question and it will respond. And then he also started thinking about how we can automate it. Then we quickly realized that
Yeah,
data was
that
a
we can't.
that we yeah, so we can't, and we decided to pivot, and we kept pivoting, I guess, for the next 3 months, where we could not move beyond the whiteboard, I guess. Like we kept ideating, we kept trashing it, and again,
Yeah, I mean, it
something
was a
new.
never-ending cycle of just coming up with ways to make it work, and then at the end, it was like, it it won't work. It won't work. Please stop.
After 3 months, we were asking basically, why won't it work? But
And Big Boss was like, Big Boss, मुझे hurt हो रहा है.
but yeah, I think that's how we initially started. Our first 3 months was chaotic, entirely chaotic
Yeah.
at that point. But we pivoted around 18 or what?
19, 20 times we
19,
pivoted.
20
Yeah.
times, I guess, we pivoted in the last 3 months. And then
Yeah.
we did not even finalize the idea. Like basically we were doing it, we are doing it for the first time. So we had no idea what this, what this ocean is at that point. So we did not know even how to swim. So we decided what will happen. Let's jump in it. So we decided first thing we'll do is we'll follow the legal rules.
Yeah.
So we got ourselves incorporated back in February 18th of 2025, yeah, around that time. And we were like so happy, like this is the first time in our bloodline.
Yeah.
you
We are
know,
taking calls with CEOs. We are ideating. We are
Ideating.
portraying. We are pitching to incubation centers.
Incubation centers journey was a very different kind of experience. Like,
Yeah.
if you guys don't know what incubation is, if you do not have anything, if you're starting like us from absolute zero, legit absolute zero, and when I say zero, we actually mean it, because we ran our month to month not on paychecks but through credit cards.
Yeah.
So
Still now, I guess. we are
still now
doing
few
that.
expenses are going on through our credit cards. So in one word, you can call us broke at this point. But yeah, in short,
In
like
every word, they can call us broke because that's what we are right now.
that is true. So we started off like that. We incorporated a company, and I think the messiest part of incorporation was reading
Taking
those.
the calls.
No, for me it was reading that code book where you have to understand which are the services. So
Oh,
in
memorandum of
association,
and
yes.
whatnot. Yeah.
So whenever you are incorporating in MOA, you need to give that what are the services you will be providing in the company. So they will give you a big chunk of a manual where you have to read and figure out the codes.
Yeah, in turn, that codes will define what your company serves and what it makes and whatnot. So we are a fintech company.
Correct.
So that is why we had to go for technology and
The software as
software as an company.
Like anything that was related to, we are providing software in form of a service, whether we are exporting softwares, making software, doing it as a service, SaaS model, whatever. Like software was our core focus. And along with that, the name came into the picture. So I think we suck at absolutely choosing names.
Oh yeah,
We we spent a lot of times initially that we have to give it a right name.
yeah. I mean, this guy came up with the concept of a name called Briva, and the first time I heard it, it was like, it sounds like this thing, clothing brand.
Clothing brand, yeah. And to my defense, it was a good acronym. It was a good acronym.
It was
like
a good acronym, but on its own, it
I
had no.
forgot what the acronym was. It was
bringing reliable
Rebel
intelligence
No, bringing reliable innovation via automation.
Automation.
It was BRIVA.
Uh-huh.
It was a good acronym, guys. So I was like, okay, let's use this. But when I started using that, it happens like you say that acronym in very in a particular word manner. So we are repeating Briva, 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 and
And then
trust
I
me, it
like,
didn't sound
dude,
good.
I'm wearing Briva.
So yeah, so that's the reason we are like, nah, we have to change the name. And while we were changing the name, we also changed the idea one more time, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like it was actually changed like for the last moment. We are about to finalize on the idea, and then no,
No,
no, this thing won't survive. It was a lot of that.
It was a lot of that. Basically, we were just doing a service of being an astrologer for the businesses. So at that point of time, we could tell it won't work.
Yeah.
And then finally, I think we that around that point of time, we came out with that. Okay, fine, this is not going to work. Oh no! Another chaos was that point of time while we were working on this idea, the last one, we applied for incubation.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know what incubation centers does, it is basically the level zero of the entire startup ecosystem, right? Incubation centers basically give you the early on resources, mentor connection, maybe even connect you with few VCs or early angel investors who can even, once you launch the product, they will be the first person to give you a check. So it's some, if you are aiming for fundraising, then incubation centers and like they help a lot even for mentorship.
Yeah, I
as well.
mean, like it's not just about fundraising. They, as you said, they provide us with connections and networks. So it is required for. I mean, in 2026, we are going to be in 2026. It
2026,
is really important that you build your network because
Correct.
we were like oblivious to this fact, and that in turn hurt us in many ways. So right now, our main agenda is also building up a network, going to events and promoting right
Absolutely.
out
See,
there.
what I honestly believe, I did not understood back then that over the time we both know, if you are watching this and if we personally here we are building our own company, so we understand that the moat that used to have, like there was a barrier of entry towards the technology or entry towards operation or the supply chain, whatever you are handling with, there would have been any barrier to it because somebody has to be an expert into that field to do something about it. It would take a lot of time to manually learn it and execute, right? So now that barrier has gone by since the time automation you call it or AI or machine learning has come into the picture. So you can automate a lot of tasks in your day to day, even in the execution phase. So if moat of tech and operation has gone a bit aside, right? The only way you can actually market yourself or distribute anything that you are doing is by marketing yourself as a founder, which in other words means networking.
Yeah.
So
And also which we are doing right now.
which yeah, and not only networking, this video even personally will serve as a good log for us.
Yeah, it's a
We never
like
made it.
journey. We never made it.
I think for this video idea, even we talked about more than what 10-15 times throughout the last 10-15 months.
10-15 months, I would say we talked about it for the last 2 years. I mean, when we were not even trying to get into this entrepreneur
Entrepreneurship
landscape
space,
and
right?
whatnot, when we used to work out and stuff, we used to be like, hi, we would like
we-
vlog and stuff.
Yeah, I
for
think
this. So,
so.
yeah.
Finally, we are landing into this.
I think yeah, I think that's the like one problem that everybody has. They talk about it and they do not start seeing like, okay, we'll start it tomorrow. Tomorrow never
Procrastination.
comes. Procrastination.
Procrastination,
Exactly.
yeah.
Tomorrow never arrives.
Tomorrow
So
never arrives.
just
So-
say 3, 2, 1 and just do the thing. I mean, not something which will hurt others.
or illegal.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, I have a very bad, traumatic idea of legality. So whenever I say something like, don't do this, legality first thing comes into the picture. And I think I dragged him down even with me while we were incorporating it. Like I was the first person who told, let's incorporate. We didn't have a business at that point of time. We didn't even know what we are working on. We incorporated. We know like we are both are non-tech founders incorporating a tech company at that point of time, which makes no sense.
It makes no sense. But see, I did not understood it back then. Okay, so I was like, this guy will do something. I'll be there.
and luckily we both did something.
Yeah.
So in the last, I think when we got company, we had absolute no idea. But the biggest mess was we already applied for incubation center, and they approved our previous idea. So we joined the incubation center with our old idea. And once I guess we got approved, we told them that our idea has changed.
Yeah.
So
I mean, still, like it that also happened 2 3 times.
That
I
also, I
mean, the
mean,
incubators. I mean,
they have
thanks to
been
the incubator.
thanks to Apturia Tanul if you're watching it,
Yeah.
but yeah, we changed a lot of times. Okay, and throughout that time, I think after that we started building on one single thing. We wanted to build a social media space for finance conversation, because the idea was pretty simple that finance is a very taboo topic when it comes to that. Like, people generally don't talk about their financial problems publicly, or they don't ask about advices. So we wanted to connect the layer of certified professionals and individuals so that they can come together in one single space, and they can get some help whosoever is in trouble. So that was our main agenda, because whenever we start something, we have one thing simple in mind, that we want to create an impact. And that impact is always there, like in our back of our mind, that whatever we work on, it has to be impactful.
Like, how are we helping others?
How are we helping
That's the
others?
whole
So
point of us starting anything.
exactly, because see, if you're thinking about wealth creation to entrepreneurship, it is there. But before you even get into wealth creation, it will literally take all the wealth you have at that point of time. It will give you insanity. It will take away your mental peace. You will not be able to sleep in the night. Sleep in the night.
It will
Like,
take away your health as well.
health as well. Like, in the middle of the night, you will come up with an idea. You will literally rush to your laptop. You'll work till 7 in the morning, because you will drive through that idea. Because if you don't do it at that point, you
It
will
will
either
go away.
forget, or you will go away, or something will happen. You will not be able to remember, and you'll curse yourself the next
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
So that's a cost of it. So I think along this journey, even we understood how to actually be calm, rather than just telling ourselves that okay, we have to be calm.
Yeah, like even through this video as well, what we are trying to do is we are trying to, like, one is keep a log of ourselves, just documenting this whole process, this whole journey, and the second is that we are also, whoever watches this video, because we are just posting it for the sake of posting it for ourselves, but whoever watches this video, we want them to know what it is like to start a journey.
Exactly, and trust me, the Instagram versions of entrepreneurship that is being shown,
Give
that
me
is,
one day and I'll build you 1,000 crore.
I'll be building 3,000 crore brand in 300 days, or
On this camera in 30 seconds.
on the, so that is not how in reality works. So if you are starting your journey like this, I'm going to I'm going to tell you we are going to show you the honest side of it. Like, be ready for what you are jumping in. So coming back to the story, so once I guess we got incubated, our idea changed, and we started with this new idea we just said. So we named ourselves that time Ryyt.
Yeah.
As I said, we are the founders of Ryyt. Ryyt came into existence at that point of time, not when we incorporated initially.
Yeah.
Initially, we incorporated as Calcio Technologies. So after that, the brand name was Ryyt. And I think Ryyt suited us in every idea that we came out with.
Initially, actually, we started with Brink, then
Brink.
Viva, then Ride. Also, Ride had a set of options that
RITE,
WRIGHT.
WRIGHTE,
Yeah.
WRITE,
Yeah.
then came RITE, then
Yeah.
came RYYT.
Yeah, then came RYYT.
And I came out with Ryyt with a very simple thing. Anything we want to do, as I said, like, we want to actually create a good impact. So idea was simple. Whatever we should do, it should be right. It should be good for others. So I named the thing Ryyt. This guy took a twist out of it. I'm telling you, like, the spelling was RYYT. So he was apparently designing the logo, and he was literally
What
killing.
apparently designing the logo? I designed the logo. What? What
sorry,
does
sorry,
apparently mean?
sorry. So he designed the logo, and while he was doing it, that double Y thing, he just twisted twisted the other Y at that point of time, and he's like, "Dude, this represents growth."
It does. It makes a negative arrow up there. So
So that's how he came out. Like,
yeah.
I think the logo idea was good. What was your basic idea while you were?
So as you were saying, we're trying to make a social layer of basically connecting two dots or
Right.
making it a whole circle.
Right.
So I was like, I actually initially I designed maybe 45 to 50 versions of that logo.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that diary of yours added.
Yeah,
My
so
God.
50 versions of that logo and nothing clicked. And I kept on designing and I was like, bro, this is not clicking. And he's like, what is clicking?
What are you clicking down?
Don't do that.
What was that?
So basically, yeah, I kept on designing and designing. Then I like I left it alone for some time. And then it was like, what is right? And from the basic sense of what is right, how do you represent right? It's a tick.
It's a tick, right?
And what are we creating? We are creating a full circle. So
That's
joining
how.
in communities. So every tick used to represent a community that is associated to finance, and that is how the whole concept came in.
Came into picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great concept
And
of.
now, even now, also when the idea has changed, I can still connect the right thing to this idea
I
as
think
well.
this name and the logo somehow connects with a lot of ideas if people wants to use.
Mm.
So that's a great thing about this name and the logo that has been designed. So once we finalize that, and the difficult part started after this. I thought this journey was one of the most difficult, but it was nothing compared to what we were getting into after that. I think we started off with team hiring at that point of time. Since, as I said, we both were non-tech individuals, and to be honest, it was to some extent our fault as well that we did not tried out a lot of tools we should have, especially when it comes to automation, and AI was good, that there was Replit, Bolt, Cursor was there. We did not, because we had this thought in mind, since we don't know tech, we don't want to mess up with the product that is going live, right? So that point of time we started off with hiring individuals, interns, other full I think full stack software developers.
Yeah,
There were
full
two,
stack
three
developers.
initially,
Yeah,
right?
2, 3 initially.
So we started off with those, and the product was pretty much like building, but the build took a lot of time because all the individuals who were working at that point of time, it was part time, and I could not tell them to work, and that too in in exchange of ESOP. So there was a limitation of how much hours they can put in on a daily basis. So I think the product kept on getting delayed, the design kept on getting changes, the UI UX front as well. That got also pretty UI UX. I think the only thing in UI UX was it was on time. I think the production went bit.
There were two problems with UI UX. Firstly, the one that we selected for the UI UX, he went AWOL.
Yeah, he went AWOL, and trust me, I think I still didn't get the last
Yeah.
response of what happened with the design.
Yeah, he was like, bro, I'm shifting, I'm moving to this place. And 1 week, so we had that conversation where I asked him that what is going on, why are you not replying? And he was like, okay, I'm shifting and all. So I was being understanding. I was
Yeah.
being like, okay, you like make sure you shift well, and then you get back to me with saying that,
Saying
okay, I'm
what's the
okay to,
update,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And 1 week went by, 2 weeks went by, and I was like, is he still shifting? I mean,
He's
how much
shifting spaces, man.
yeah, he's like shifting dimensions. So yeah, he just went AWOL in the middle, and then
Stranger Things.
so yeah, so we had to bring in another UI UX designer, and she was good.
Yeah, she was
She
good.
kept delivering designs on time. She had her own set of explanations to give for whatever she did with the app.
Right, right. That's it. Whenever you are hiring a team, one thing I realized is, if you are hiring a team, it's like if you have to gain a strength, consider the team as a palm of your hand. You can consider each member as the fingers of your hand. Each finger has its own importance and own strength of how you use it, right? So if you have to literally draw out a good part of the team, communication, proper coordination, proper expectations delivery, like what you're expecting out of them, be very clear at from the very start, or else things get messier. And we learned the hard way, to be very honest. And see, every members of our team, they were good at what they were doing, but somehow throughout this journey, what we saw, that even if we are trying to communicate, right, the other end is not receiving that kind of a communication very clearly. It's not anybody's fault. It's like we are not trained, like we personally were not experienced to deliver instructions properly. Maybe to some extent, maybe they were not accustomed in working in a startup environment, because people, it's very different, startup and a corporate structure which works in hierarchy. In startup is nothing like that. Every other day something chaos is coming in, and it's like it's going to.
Yeah, it's like trying your best to navigate through chaos. It's like you are in a swarm of some like plants and everything is grabbing you by pulling you back, and you're
Exactly.
trying to swim forward.
Yeah, it's like the surrounding is Voldemort, and I am the Harry Potter in this scenario. I don't think I should say that, because
I cannot comment because I haven't seen it.
let's not go into that, because I don't want the surrounding to say abracadabra.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Yeah.
abracadabra. That's not even the point. Point is, so after moving from that particular area, we decided, we were about to launch the product. And if you go and check on the Play Store, the app is still there. The app got launched. It was an app that we decided that, as I said, we'll build a social communication layer with experts. Over the time, I don't know what happened by we kept simplifying the MVP because everybody kept telling us that
We have to make it lean.
we have to make it lean. It went so lean that it was a representation of entrepreneurship poverty.
It went so lean that it was malnutrition.
Yeah, true. The product at the end of the day, we had few features, okay? The social media feed, the news section, we have a global search that you can, navigate around the software. Other than that, we had an expert feed where you can connect with the other experts. That was the main idea, okay? And the last was your profile where you can handle. So we started cutting it down. Okay, expert is not needed because if users are not there, while expert will come. So it was like a chicken egg problem. If both parties are not there, why any one of them will come, right? So after that, we decided, okay, we have to make it more lean. So you know what? Let's give them a reason to engage. So let's focus on the news part, and we started focusing there. We focused on the news part so much that it took 3 months, I guess, to actually build a news app and push it out. And social media along that side went out of that.
Yeah, the only thing remaining of that social media idea was the comment section.
The comment
That
section.
everyone can comment on that news.
It was not even a media; it was social layers.
Layer, yeah.
So lastly, the idea was like you swipe left on right, like you do on a dating app, by Bumble, Tinder, whatever. I think Tinder doesn't have it.
Yeah, Tinder also has a swiping.
Swipe left, right. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Anyways, point is, what? Anyways, I much more. I have used Bumble more than Tinder. That's what I meant.
Yeah, so it's not like you have to spend some time on Tinder, then the swiping is activated.
I
It
don't
swipes from the
remember.
beginning as
I
well.
don't remember. That was the point. So what? Anyway, so after that we were like, okay, let them give a place to discuss news. So as if they could not do anywhere else. So we gave them a small comment layer below to that, and then we put it out in the world. People slammed us left to right.
Yeah.
And we expected that.
It failed
It
bad.
failed bad. Like it was
It failed bad, it felt bad.
in both the ways. And we were like, we are done.
Yeah.
Our last 8 9 months of journey and all the credit that was piling up, we were done.
Yeah.
And for a month, we didn't do anything. We actually didn't do anything. We were like, I don't know what else we can do. We can't continue with this, of course, because we got very bad feedback. Nobody, because we needed money to even continue at that point of time. So from there, we took a break, I guess, and we raised back from that kind of a like a bad mood or depression. I don't want to call it a depression,
It
but
wasn't depression, it was like giving up.
it was giving up basically.
Yeah.
That this is it.
Basically that I don't want to do anything because I'm not good at it.
I'm not good at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So from that, we came up with like, okay, fine. You know what? Anyway, it's everything sucks. Why not give it one more shot? So that time I called him up again, like exactly after 1 year. Again, like last November, I called him up, we came up with that idea, and this time again in November, we simply told ourselves, let's do it one more time. Let's see what entails, what lies ahead. And since this thing has not worked, the team scrambled entirely.
Yeah.
Like we could not pay them, right? So it got scrambled around. So it was just us again, and we were starting from the scratch. And the only thing that was consistent along the journey was our incubators.
Yeah.
They did not push us out or do anything. They stayed. But other than that, everything scrambled.
Yeah.
And we started back with something called that point of time we were hunting properly. I was about to say haunting, hunting.
I thought it was something different.
Anyway, so we were hunting ideas at that point of time.
Holocausting.
So we kept hunting, and I was like, see, by personality trait, I like to use logic more rather than random cases. So the only way I figured out, okay, let's, instead of trying to figure out an idea what we can build, let's figure out what is the problem when market actually needs a solution. So I started diving deeper into it, into the solution of how we build, like what are the problem market has. And and at that point of time we noticed one simple thing, that the refund system is broken. And I realized that it's true. When you talk about refund, I mean that you order something from a brand, right, and you don't like it, you give it back. At that point of time, they need to give your money if it was a cash on delivery order or whatever it is, right? That system is broken. You give it to transfer the money to brand in 2 minutes. It takes 2 3 days, 5 days sometimes to money to arrive in your bank. And nowadays sometimes brands don't even give the money back. They just give credit in your wallet to use it for the next time. You don't deserve that. It's your money. So
You deserve better.
yeah, condolences. Anyways, so we decided we'll solve that. Okay, so that is the reason that Ryyt came into existence one more time. The version 2.0 basically focused on refund automation and communication layer, where we are solving the black box for the customers, that nobody should be in that dark area,
Yeah.
basically
I mean,
completely
those
lost.
5 to 7 business days where you are like,
Money is stuck.
where's my money?
Where's my money? You don't know where your money is. So
Give me my money.
so we are trying to give them much more transparency on or control over their money where they are, so that they can
Yeah,
have a
it's
peace of mind.
Yeah, it's a more informed way.
See, if I tell you guys honestly, even like if I was talking to you the other night,
Mm.
this problem of customers continuously raising tickets and asking the brand, okay, where is my money? When I will get it? It's not their fault. Equally, brand, the amount of money they are spending, if they are not getting an order delivered, if it's happening a refund, if they're even spending 50 rupees, 100 rupees, 200 rupees to close a ticket, right? That is literally the order value is like 800, 900.
Yeah, I mean, like while discussing with you, you said that it falls around 200 to 300 rupees per
Right,
ticket,
100
right?
to 300 is the
100 to
average
300, yeah.
cost that is happening in closing that
Yeah,
ticket.
that is very
That
costly
is
for
burn.
brands even.
Exactly, it's costly for brand. Trust me, it's not even brand's fault at this point of. So neither it's customer's fault nor it's brand's fault. The only gap they have is that communication layer, a proper tracking mechanism where every process can be automated. So we thought, okay, if we have to build lean this time, we will again go for malnutrition, but we will go for a systematic product this time. So we came out with a with a dashboard, basically where you see all the metrics. Like it's a B2B software where we are going to pitch to the brand, basically telling them you are going to get everything automated right into the software. You can track your refund, you can communicate with your all the customers, and not through one-on-one support ticket. Every time you are getting this refund is getting triggered, the brand will use a dashboard. You will, being a customer, you will receive an email automatically to submit the bank details or a UPI through a secure link. Even you will be kept in loop for all the stages. It is the money is
Like
flowing through.
every time the money is moved from one step to another step, the customer will be
Customer will
notified,
be knowing,
right?
like from brand to bank,
an
from
email.
bank to
Yeah.
to you. Every time it will happen, if it's a failure, that like you will also get another email why it failed and the way to restart this particular process so you can get your money back.
I think this will help so much with the anxiety of refund
Refund
in
process,
India.
yeah, yeah.
Because I remember when I like what do I remember? Like it is happening when I claim for a refund and I don't get that. I'm like,
yeah, imagine you by the end of the month, considering the broke we are, we have 200, 300 rupees left in our wallet,
yeah.
right? Imagine like in our
You
bank.
have 300 rupees left in your
I have
wallet.
exactly 127 left. That's not the
I
point.
have 8 rupees.
Good job.
Yeah, boy.
Anyway, so after after that, 127, that not 127, what I was saying, right? Like at the end
Refunds.
of the month, right? If you have 100 rupees left in your bank, imagine you ordered something, you didn't even get the product. They took that money and they said like, I'm crediting back to your wallet. So next time
Yeah.
you want to buy, you buy. How frustrating is that? It's your goddamn money. You need to get it back. Same goes for the brand. Brands spend a lot of money. 1,000 rupees product, they're spending 100, 200, 20% of their gross margin is going behind operational ticket. That is not even like, it's crazy.
20% is a lot.
It's a lot.
So, like on individual value, it is not 200 rupees gone on individual, but
Still,
when you still, I
still
mean,
it's a lot.
still it's a lot. But I'm saying if we see, but if we pile up all the orders that have been refunded,
Oh my God. I think last year I saw a report while I was researching through Notebook that 20, 30%, which was amounting to 160, 1.60 million dollars approx per month, which they are, losing, brands are losing over this refund policies and operations. So yeah, that was the main aim. That was the thing we'll get to solve. We'll talk more about the product. We can.
yeah, I think for today it's
very
alright.
long.
Yeah, it's a long video, but then again, it's for us. And
Yeah.
if you want to take something from here, you can. There's no boundary or barrier.
Of course, like before I drop, just one few things that you need to keep in mind. If you're a first time founder trying to start a business, please do not expect. Be very wary of your surroundings, the market you are getting into. Do not expect that you are somebody or somebody will magically come and try using your product. Learn how to distribute social media offline, multi hybrid channels, whether you are going for hybrid stores or dark stores, your product brand or a service brand. And fifth important thing, learn how to do sales. I think that's one of the most crucial part. And money
there's
management.
also there's also another thing that don't always think like get dirty.
Yeah,
know,
get your
just
hands dirty.
get your hands dirty, go into trial and error, meet people out there, get rejected. That
Yeah.
is the one thing you can do to build your confidence, that okay, I've faced the worst right now.
Exactly, and rejection will always hurt. I guess
Yeah.
we did a test interview, going outside and
Oh.
working with the feedback. And I literally there was a time when I was calling a person, sir, can you please talk to you for 2 minutes? And that person was literally running. I don't know why. Maybe looking at my face, I was looking scary at that point of
Maybe,
time. Maybe. I am very much aware of what I can do. So I was like, sir, can you please talk to me? He was running, and I was running behind him for 1 minute.
And then he got scolded by that person's wife.
And I was,
And I was laughing with the camera.
I just wanted a feedback, dude. At that point of time, and few rejections felt like I was just standing there like this. This gestures will actually hurt you.
Yeah, it will.
But once you get past that, once you understand that you are doing it for the betterment of the society and even for you, you will realize that this does not matter. Because anything you start initially, everybody calls cringe.
Yeah.
But nobody, I guess all the even the TikTokers at that point of time, today they are roaming around in Lambos, right? So nobody's calling
Lambos.
Lamborghini.
Lambos.
Lambos.
No, but this we going out and doing this activity also made me very respectful towards the other people who do this on a daily basis, for
Yeah,
which they
yeah.
get paid. But now I just talk to them that okay, I'm not taking your product, but I'm validating you that this is hard, but I don't have enough money to get that.
I have all the emotions for you, but no money.
Yes.
Wow.
I'll give you my tears. How much for that?
Oh, you are planning to take away the money.
Huh?
You give me the money. You have not improved.
No, but I feel respectful towards
Yeah.
them. It's hard.
It's very hard. Selling is very hard.
Selling is hard.
And then keeping conviction all the time, even like maybe spending sleepless nights, it's all right. So this is it for today. I guess we can wrap up. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
I guess
it's-
30 minutes has passed by. So anyways, we'll continue with our upcoming videos. We will try our best to post as much as we can
Yeah.
based on the schedules we have got. But expect something pretty cool in the near futures.
Yep. Stay tuned, guys.
Stay tuned. Signing off. Bye bye.
We'll see you in the next one.